Welcome to episode 2 of Roadbook here at the Andalucia Rally. We've got a taste of the future today with this electric car set to open the prologue. Let's find out a bit more.
Hi, I'm Edu Blanco, CEO of EcoPower Automotive. This is our electrical buggy. So in this car we have an engine, central engine. We have a gearbox, 6 gear. We have 4 packs of batteries, 2 under the seat and 2 in the back. We have a 200 kilometers range, and we can charge the car in less than 1 hour. Well, the car is totally different when you compare, because you have the torque of the car from 0. You don't have clutch, but something really curious, if you have 3 pedals, 1 for the accelerator, for the gas, 1 for the hydraulic brake, and 1 for the regenerator brake.
Now, the Andalucia Rally is step 1 of the Road to Dakar challenge, and that gives rookies the opportunity to qualify for the world's toughest rally. Who better to coach these guys than 5-time Dakar winner Cyril Desprez?
It's people which are dreaming about going to Dakar. It was a few years ago my dream also, and it's nice to try to help them to go and to get them their dream. Dakar have given a lot to me. I think it's a life experience that I can share with them.
Now, Rally Ride definitely isn't for the faint of heart, but one of the guys taking part in the bikes this year, James Hillier, has actually won at the fearsome Isle of Man TT. So presumably he doesn't know the meaning of fear.
It's so different for me. Obviously I've done high speeds and crazy things at the Isle of Man TT, but this is the unknown still for me. I have to read a lot more information much quicker with the off-road stuff, all the bumps and ruts, whereas in the Isle of Man I look much further ahead for my braking or gear markers. So it's going to be interesting, but I really hope some of my TT kind of lessons can be used here for sure.
Thanks very much for watching Roadbook, and stay tuned for our next episode. Bye for now.
The prologue of the Andalucia Rally, and a first competitive outing for Pablo Quintanilla with the Monster Energy Honda team. The Chilean's move was only announced a few days ago, and he didn't overdo it in this short 8-kilometre prologue, 27 seconds down in 9th place. 55 riders took off in the top bikes category, and the first man out of the gate was Lorenzo Santolino. The Sherco factory man finished on the podium last year, and in the absence of Kevin Benavides and Adrian van Beveren, he has the number 1 plate, 5th for the Spaniard today. Here's another man who has just changed teams, Franco Caimi. The Argentine heading from Yamaha to Hero and looking forward to a new challenge. He was 8th overall here last year and 4th quickest in the opener. It was an impressive day for the Hero Motorsports team, with Caimi's teammate Sebastian Buller in 3rd. He only lives 300 kilometres away in Portugal, and that's basically a daily commute for a rally rider, so he knows this terrain well. Still, that doesn't mean he can't make a navigation mistake or two. Buller just 2 seconds off the day's winner. The tracks between these wheat fields are narrow and kick up a lot of dust, so all the riders were keen to be up at the front. Joan Barreda also here with Honda, and the Spaniard put the hammer down in the prologue. He only missed out on the win by a solitary second place for him. Joaquim Rodriguez winning the prologue in 6 minutes and 13 seconds to make it 3 Hero riders in the top 4. A heroic performance indeed. 11th at the last Dakar, J-Rod will be setting off in 1st place tomorrow.
This is a good beginning. We have trying new stuff on the bike, and it seems that it was working. So we're really happy with the result, but we still a few days to go. So we'll see how it goes the next days.
usual suspects were up towards the front after the prologue in the cars. Vladimir Vasiliev won the FIA World Cup for cross-country Bajas last year, and the Russian is always a man to keep an eye on. He was 5th today. The top 10 FIA drivers would get to choose their starting positions tomorrow, so a fast start was absolutely key. In 4th was Yazid Al-Raji, who will be opening the piste on stage 1 after Wednesday evening's draw. The Saudi has recovered from a neck injury that he suffered in a nasty crash at the Sharqiya Baja, and 2 Dakar stage wins earlier this year showed just how quick he can be. Well, speaking of quick, here is Carlos Sainz, getting to grips with his new Mini 4x4, which is better suited to these narrow Andalusian roads than the buggy. El Matador isn't just hunting for success on home soil, he's also dishing out invaluable advice to X-Raid teammates Laia Sanz and Matthias Ekstrom, who don't have much experience of these T1 cars. Sainz just 9 seconds off top spot and already looking ahead to bigger challenges from tomorrow. No surprise to see Vaidotas Zala up towards the top of the timesheets. The Lithuanian's been going from strength to strength in recent years, and a brilliant stage win at Dakar 2020 really put him on the map. He is delighted to be back in the Mini after a 5-month break, and he certainly had a big smile on his face after coming in 2nd today. On a day where the top 5 were separated by just 23 seconds, Nasser Al-Attiyah found that extra something special, as he so often does. The Qatari clocking 5 minutes and 50 seconds to beat Zala by just 3 seconds. The defending champion, off to the ideal start, is elected to set off 3rd on stage 1, just behind Carlos Sainz.
Good stage, you know. Okay, it's not easy, very narrow, and we did really good job. We are here, you know, to enjoy and to defend our title from last year also.
It felt a little bit like Rui Carneiro versus Red Bull in today's lightweight vehicles. The Portuguese driver was 3rd in Andalucia last year, and he won the Road to Dakar challenge. He was the only driver inside the top 5 on the prologue who doesn't belong to the Red Bull Off-Road Junior team. The 402-3 is looking on ominous form, with last year's winner Mitch Guthrie 2nd on the day, Seth Quintero 4th and Cristina Gutierrez in 5th. But they were led home by their new teammate Guillaume de Mevius, who was an impressive 4th in the combined FIA standings, just a few seconds down on the T1 cars. The Belgian, whose father and brother are also taking part in this rally, off to a flying start.
Oh, it was a good start. We feel very comfortable with the car is very great, everything working well, so very happy for the first prologue.
Over in the SSVs, Khalifa Al-Attiyah almost made it a double for his family. Nasser's younger brother in 2nd place, just 9 seconds off the pace. Monster Energy Can-Am putting their 2 drivers, Aaron Domzala and Austin Jones, inside the top 3. The defending champion Domzala, the early pace setter.